Alex, on a rare occasion we bring you out for after a win. I have to mention it because it's they normally troll you after a defeat somewhere, but I mean that was a confidence booster, just a good away day.
100%. To be fair, when Joe texted me, I thought, did we lose today? But no, yeah, listen, it was an unbelievable performance from the lads. I think first half we created a lot of our own problems. Obviously we went in 1-0, but I think we were nowhere near the level. And then second half, sort of, we were a lot better. We took our chances when they come, and just overall another great performance on the road.
Started well. It's becoming a theme now. Last couple of games, we talked about slow starts, going a goal down, and giving yourself a bit of an uphill battle. But obviously last week and this week, it's been a much faster start.
Yeah, 100%. I think obviously we've started fast the last few games, but then sort of petered off in the games. Like obviously last Saturday we conceded some real poor goals, so it was really nice to put a full game performance together today. Obviously it's the first time this season we scored really late, so one for the fans to enjoy. But now overall I think proud of the lads the way we've been, especially on the road again. Tough place to come, and it's a proper performance. Started by you with a. Well, you're claiming it, aren't you? Yeah, what a finish. No, listen, the lads have been hammering me in there. But no, what we keep saying it doesn't matter who scores. I think there's so much talent and ability in the squad. We're going to score goals, and it's just like, listen, the ball's in the net. Who cares? Let's just roll our sleeves and crack on.
Definitely your goal for the third one, then.
100%, yeah. So I'll claim the brace and we'll move on.
That was nicely worked, though. I mean, you went to the fans, but then made a beeline for Liam Kelly, didn't you? Yeah, because listen, we didn't work on that. We just see an opportunity, and me and Kells have locked eyes, and it's come off. So yeah, when someone gives you a goal like that, it's always nice to give them a couple of them, especially little Liam. Yeah, I mean, it looked like a training ground, but it wasn't. No, it was just off the cuff. Obviously, Wheelos always give us permission to sort of see things fit, and if something's on, just attempt it. And obviously, we've set it up there. Me and Kells have made eye contact, and thankfully, it's come off. A couple of weeks ago, Shrewsbury went 2-0 up, and then obviously they got back into it. And last week, similar story with Gillingham. And how nice does it feel to kind of come off the pitch and go, you know what, we've put a team to the sword in the end here? Yeah, it's really nice. I think obviously we've really prided ourselves on clean sheets, and recently we haven't really had any. We've conceded some really poor goals, and obviously the Shrewsbury one, the anxiety kicks in because we haven't won a few games, and then obviously the Gillingham one. Listen, they're a good side. They was always going to do it, but then today, obviously, like I said, it was a full performance. It was nice to see Rush come off the bench. Jonathan Lecco set him up. Just little things like that mean the world to the boys. It's a tough place to come. They've won 4 out of the last 5. Statement win? I would say so. Yeah. I think over the years, this has always been a real tough place to come. Played it on many occasions. It's never easy. And it weren't easy out there today. Although the scoreline makes it look like it was, it wasn't. It was a real tough game. I think we had to be sort of on it the whole time. But listen, it's a statement win. It's another win. It's through an advance, and we just keep rolling. At 1-0, was there any nerves? Because obviously it was 1-0 for quite a long time. Yeah, to be fair, it was quite frustrating. I sort of went in at half time and said a few things because I think we was really creating our own problems. I think when we made the extra pass and sort of done the game plan, I think we got through them and got in really good positions. But I just think tidy up pass we was a bit sloppy with, and we was inviting them on. So it was good. Half time come at a good point. Obviously the gaffer said what he said, and then we went out and scored 3 goals. I mean, you've been at the club, a couple of spells, a long time, and sometimes you put sides to the sort of like you did, and in your experience, they're the teams that win promotion though. You don't settle at 2. You take those chances to win 3, win 4. 100%. I think when you've got the players who've come off the bench, I think the squad today, like a proper squad, the lads were back. I thought when Kane Thompson-Summers come on, he was unbelievable. That's the Kane we know and love. So it was great to see him do what he done, and it's just good to see the boys come on and score some goals. You came out, as we alluded to at the start, after a defeat earlier in the season, and because of the nature of the club now, with the ability to bring players in from the Championship, there was a little bit of pressure, maybe, but you're seeing now 1 or 2 will come back, and it's a different feeling now. 100%. I think I said it to you guys a few weeks ago as well. It's like sort of wins breed confidence, and the more you win, the more the lads are confident. And today looked like a performance of a team who's won 2 in a bounce. So yeah, listen, it's great. We've won 3 in a bounce now. We've got to go into next week, good week's training, and try and win 4 in a bounce, and just keep rolling and just keep trying to be successful. That's all we can do. Was there a little rumour that your sleep was disrupted? Yeah, I was trying to get a massage last night after lads, and it was disrupted. But yeah, so that was a good one, to be fair. It makes the win sweeter. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So yeah, I think it was on TikTok or something. But yeah, 1-0 to us. Thank you very much.
John Mellish, you were forcing him out there to go and celebrate in front of the supporters. It's probably his best game in a Don shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. I think John's been, he obviously got the sending off and missed a few weeks, but he's an unbelievable fella, I think obviously we're just trying to get him out of his shell. He's a quiet lad, but what we've seen from him the last few weeks, like, he's a proper top fella. The lads love him, so just little things like that you can see that all the boys are trying to get him out there, and it was nice to do it.
And like you say, you mentioned Jonathan Lecker got an assist. I mean, he needs a moment like that as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Listen, I'm biased. I love Jonathan to bits. Obviously played with him a long time now, and I know what he can do. So for him to get the assist for Rush's goal, it'll hopefully breed a lot of confidence in his game, and we'll see the best of him.
We mentioned a lot about the away form. I mean, it's another away win. The fans were in great voice again, but to score in front of them at that end, get the 3 late goals there. I mean, that's what away days are made of, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. And listen, like, obviously the home form's been disappointing, but the way we've travelled as a team this year, unless I'm talking football and fans, has been unbelievable, and it's always nice when we can sort of repay the faith on another long journey and get them 3 points and a few goals.
I mean, we mentioned when you first came back that you wanted to add goals to the game. I think we probably mentioned it even in your first spell as well, and now you're getting goals and goals and goals, and you're repeating it. I mean, what's the difference? What's happened?
Yeah, listen, like, me and you, obviously we spoke for years now, and the biggest question mark was whether I can score goals, and I've sort of just found the formula with Mike, worked really closely with Mike and Busty. So obviously I thank a lot to them, and just getting that feeling and just believing in it, getting in the right positions, and thankfully they're still going in.
And I mean, that's carried on, hasn't it, since you come in? It's what, now the 3rd season since you returned, and the goals haven't stopped.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and listen, especially with the gaffer who's sort of giving me a free role again. He just told me to go out and enjoy my football. So that's all I'm doing. Listen, I love the place to bits, as everyone knows, and we just need to keep winning games. So we all know where we want to get to. I think everyone's said it enough now, but it's just a game at a time, and we can just keep rolling.
Nice one, cheers, mate.